guys, and welcome to today's video. Today's video is not a weekly tarot reading with Rinky. It's actually a question and answer video. I know that we took a little bit of a break later in 2019, and sort of to make up for it, maybe as a regular feature we'll figure, we decided to do a Q&A video. We did a call out for questions on Instagram as well as YouTube, and a bunch of you sent forward your questions. Rinky and I have gone through your questions. We've made a short list. We thought we would do 10, but we're doing 11 questions. Please understand that the questions that we select are basically that they come from a place of just Rinky being able to actually answer them.
Yeah.
She doesn't do answers based on births and deaths and things like that. That's not very ethical in this space. So we're doing questions that you've selected basis what she thought was nice to answer right now in this video. Yeah, let me not make this intro any longer. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit that bell button before we dive into the Q&A if you haven't done that already. And Rinky's channel and contact info is down below. So in case your question has not gotten answered in today's video, please know that we will do another session of these Q&A videos, but you can always reach out to her and do a private reading on a one-on-one basis. If you don't live in Bombay, you can do that online as well. That's how we met, through an online meeting for the very first time a couple of years ago. It's been about 2 years.
Almost 2 years.
Wow, it's been a while. So yeah, let me not make this intro any longer. We've got the questions right here. Let's dive right into this. Okay, so the first question I have is from Akriti. I actually voted for this question because I felt like her question was so sweetly put and you could see the frustration in there. Hello, I just want to know when I'll find the one for me. To be honest, I'm sick of attracting the wrong men. Girl, I feel you. Been there, done that. My birth date is the 23rd of April, 93.
Wow, so 2020 looks like a great year for you. This card talks about, it feels powerful. It feels like, you will really know what your heart wants. There is a bond, there is a connection. I definitely see that frustration alongside certain wrong choices that's been made, certain elements where you're tired and sort of having that thought of giving up onto something, getting rid of something. But no, this card definitely says that 2020 looks like a great year. You will find your soulmate.
Okay, so the next question is from Sumera Bhan. Hi, my date of birth is 27th of May, 87. Okay. I've been looking for a full-time job for over 2 years now and not able to get selected for one. Currently doing a part-time work-from-home job which pays very little. When will I get a full-time job? Please give me some guidance on this. Thanks in advance. Merry Christmas to us and the team. Thank you. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. Let's see what we've got for you, Sumedha.
Wow, I definitely see a great sign. This card talks about certain areas where you're definitely working on. I feel this is a year, in fact, the first quarter looks brilliant. It's telling us that, you are getting opportunities with everything that you're looking forward to. However, I would like to add, if there is a little bit of financial compromise that, you have to make in terms of a full-time job, I would say go ahead. Because later down the line, it looks like there's growth, there's improvement into what you're taking up. So somewhere first quarter, I would say put in a little more efforts to what you're doing. Yes, I definitely see the efforts that's already going into something, but it's more like, your energies are high in the first quarter. So make sure if there is an opportunity and it requires a little compromise, it's fine. Just go ahead with it.
The next question I have is from If You Have Hope. Will I have a good career? I am going through an extremely low phase right now, but will it get better? Her birth date is March 27th, 1990.
Okay, so we're pulling out one tarot and one angel answer for you here. Okay, with regards to your career, I see you're actually getting a lot of frustrated with what you're doing. I would definitely recommend a cleanse here in terms of your professional life. Make sure, you take a little break, reevaluate, understand what you're doing. Is it really making you happy? Have all those questions firstly answered to yourself. Somewhere, because there's no clarity to what you're doing, I see all these frustrations coming into the picture. Once you work with yourself, take a little more time to yourself in understanding what you really want, I would definitely say there's a lot more positivity. However, with regards to what's coming in, yes, there looks like there is going to be a little compromise there. But when it comes to mental and, sort of a balance that you're looking forward to, I definitely see that coming your way. But again, it doesn't seem like a very great spread that we have for you. It requires you to put in a lot more effort and clear the clutter that you're going through at this point.
The next one is from Bright Dawn. Hi, my date of birth is the 21st of February 91. I'm waiting for my Australia visa. I applied for it in April 2019. Please let me know if you see any positive signs in the near future so that I can fly soon and be with my husband.
Okay, so the card here that we have is the Empress. Now this card talks about, you are powerful. This card talks about the step that you've already taken into, making efforts and working onto your visa. However, I see a little, sort of hesitant from your end, which is somewhere you're not really being constantly aware or constantly working onto it. What I mean here is you're taking these on and off breaks. Some days you're extremely positive and powerful about this thought, but the next day it's just like a low phase and you feel like it's never going to happen. So somewhere this is creating the problem. This is sort of a disturbance in what you're doing. Rather, it's just telling you full-fledgedly it's definitely happening in the near future. I definitely see 2020 as a great year for you. Know that you have to constantly remain positive to this thought.
Our next one is from Dr. Sandhya Iyer. She says, Hi Aanam, entering motherhood in February 2020. Congratulations. Just wish to know how the year is going to span out for me, family and career. Anxiety is there. Rinky's answer will help. Her date of birth is the 19th of Jan 86.
I see a lot of anxiety that you're going through, somewhere your energies are really, really low. It talks about, there is a certain person in your life with whose influence I feel there's a lot of negativity. It just feels like, even if not wanting to be in that victimized zone, you're pushing yourself into that victimized zone and it feels like a lot of clutter. I would say, just remove all these barriers. 2020 is more about focusing on self. Know that no influence can affect you. Know that nothing can really, come into a picture. Personal life, professional life looks great. But the only strong advice that I would like to put here is you have to work on your thoughts completely. It's just like your thoughts are really getting deeper and anxiety is getting messier. Before it's too late, make sure you're working on your thoughts right.
Our next question is from Akriti. Hi Rinky and Aanam. I am in CA final and have been trying to complete it since a very long time, but have been stuck on it. So please help with respect to it. Her date of birth is the 20th of March 91.
Okay, so the card that we have here is a card of swords. I would like to say that, somewhere, also I'll just show away the angel answer so that it's easier for you to understand. The answer here is no. Somewhere these energies right now are definitely not favoring you. I would say do not stress so much about it. Rather than, it's time to sort of make a shift, make a change in your life. What you're aiming at, what you're working at is not really giving you the results that you're aiming at. So somewhere this only makes you feel a lot more helpless, I feel at this point. It just makes you feel like, I'm unworthy, which is not a great sign. So somewhere angels are telling you, it's guiding you, for now just set this thought in the backside and start working onto something at this point, which is going to create a lot more positivity in your life.
So switch careers
or try later. Yes. So probably the thing is try later. Don't have this right in front of you. Maybe, simultaneously you can balance this along with something. Your primary focus has to be shifted is what the cards are saying.
This next question is from Gaurika Gakal. Her date of birth is 5th of June 1995. I would like to know how this new year is going to be for me in terms of career and my love life. I would really appreciate if you could answer my question, and she's sending us lots of love.
Okay, with regards to your career, the card that we have is Wheel of Fortune, which is a great card. It talks about improvement, it talks about new opportunity, it talks about growth in every aspect in terms of your professional life. I would also say if there's any new opportunity that's coming your way, grab it because it's only helping you learn and grow a lot more. Wheel of Fortune always talks about improvement. So in terms of your professional life, this is a great sign. Whereas your love life is concerned, the card that we have is a card of Swords. This talks about, I feel there are a lot of blockages inside you right now. I feel you're not opening up to the universe and ready to receive, sort of. It feels like because of some past baggage, certain past elements, it feels like I'm not ready. You need to work on yourself this a little more onto this aspect before you invite some new energy into your life.
This next question is from Preeta Ghosh. She says, hey Aanam and Rinky, my birth date is 27th May 2001. I'm currently pursuing my BCom and I want to know my career path ahead, and also my 4-year relationship is going through too much of problems right now. What should I do? She's also sending us a lot of love and says that she missed our series for a while. Thank you for the love, you guys, and we're back with the series. Let's see what the cards have in store for you.
Okay, with regards to your professional life, I definitely see great opportunities coming your way. This card also indicates that some known person is sort of helping you get that opportunity. A known person also, this could also be a startup idea, a partnership. So somewhere these energies are definitely brilliant, which is where it's asking you to consider if there is any opportunity. I see sort of a doubt from your end. You're not sure about the person, about the vibes, but it's a great card. So it only tells you, go ahead, walk that path, the opportunity that's coming your way, consider that. So professional life looks great. Whereas in terms of your relationship, this is not a very great card. It only feels, there is a lot that you've done in the past for the person, but right now, it just feels like I'm waiting, I'm expecting for my turn, my good days. But this tells me that, if there are any efforts that you need to put in, I would suggest, work on yourself right now instead of working on how or what you can do to improve the relationship. What I mean here is, your focus on yourself has just gone away. It needs you. I feel somewhere taking yourself as a priority is much more important right now, because I feel the confidence inside yourself has really shaken you up. You need to build yourself up before you building the relationship.
We have Chehek who's asking us, her date of birth is 14th of May 2000. Currently very low in life because of financial issues in my family. Really want to know how and when will this go?
Okay, so currently, yes, we definitely see a lot of financial blockages. This card only talks about, whatever is there, it's just going away. It's just sort of, you're unable to hold certain things right now. I would say that somewhere, next year, second half looks much better here. It feels like, you're holding on to something very, very tightly. I feel somewhere
next year, second half means 2020.
2020
filming.
Yeah.
2020
second half looks much better. It talks about somewhere energies that needs to go in. What's going or what's gone, I feel your area or your focus is more on that. Instead of that, you need to shift your energies onto how you need to cope up with that. Plan of action is what is missing. You really don't know what to do next. It's just telling you, universe is giving you opportunities. I see there are certain areas where you can sort of take that, grab that and work on your finances. So somewhere this card only says that if you believe, it's kind of reminding you to have self-belief onto yourself, onto your family, know that it's getting better. The more you're holding onto it, the more helpless you're feeling at this point. So it looks better in 2020 second half.
Okay, so we're down to the last 2 questions. Just a reminder, if your questions don't get answered, don't lose heart. Leave them as questions down below in the comment section. Alternatively, you can always just reach out to Rinky to get a one-on-one, really detailed, in-depth session, which I've done a few times and found very helpful, FYI. So this next question is from Anjali. She says, hello, my name is Anjali Sharma. Date of birth is 21st August 2000. I just broke up with my boyfriend of 5 years as he was not comfortable with the choice of my career, and I've been unsure that whether it is the right choice of career for me or not. I love both of them very much and I'm really confused about my future. I certainly don't want to make the wrong decision and don't want to lose him. So please let me know about my career and personal life, whether leaving him was the correct decision. Irrespective of what the tarot cards say, may I just add, as a feminist woman who has sort of been in this situation earlier on in my life, trust your instinct, go with your gut. Love is not supposed to be conditional. If someone's going to love you and decide to be with you basis your career choice, it means that it has a little asterisk that says
Yeah.
terms and conditions apply.
Shouldn't be the case.
That should never be the case. If
Yeah.
someone loves you, they should understand the choices you're making in life. I have no idea what the tarot cards have in store for you, but that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, but luckily it sort of relates to exactly what she's just said. You know, the card is Queen of Cups. It's just telling you you're comfortable with the choice that you've made at this point. It's extremely important to have the right kind of balance. I feel, yes, the difficult choice that you've made right now is sort of hampering you, but trust me, in the long run, this will be something that you'll be extremely proud of. You know, it only tells us that for you, managing both the things is extremely important, and your comfort, you know, I feel you're very high-headed in terms of luxuries, in terms of finances, which is where it's going to give you all the comforts that you're aiming at. All your goals are definitely being achieved. So right now it tells you, yes, it might look very difficult, but later down the line it's all going to make a lot of sense to you.
And we're down to the last question for this video. This one is from Nisha Solanki. She says, I don't feel the best. It feels like I'm attracting all the negative energy. And I would like to know how 2020 is going to be for me in general. I'm also looking for a partner. Will it happen? Her date of birth is 6th of August, 1995.
So the card that we have for you is the Magician. Now this card here talks about 2020 looks like a much better year for you. You know, whatever has happened in the past, you're ready to release that. You're looking forward to a lot more brightness. This card tells you, you know, whatever you're aiming at. In that sense, it also talks about the partner. So somewhere, you know, you are getting what you really want. It's just telling you time to take action onto yourself, you know, sort of reevaluate, sort of focus on self, work on the positive energies. I feel your energies this year is extremely great. So focus, channelize it well, and whatever you want, you can manifest. It's just telling you peaceful resolution, which means if there were any lows in the past, you know, it would be peacefully gone, and you're not sort of uncomfortable with your thoughts anymore, and you're working towards better day.
I really hope that you guys found this video helpful. If any of your questions were answered, go ahead and leave a little thank you for Rinky down below in the comment section. I will see you guys in the next video as usual, and Rinky will see you in the next tarot video. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.